Picture this. You're at work. And you get the sense that people aren't taking you seriously. Maybe you feel like people mistake you for the intern. Maybe you feel like you're 8 years old and you're wearing your dad's suit or your mom's pantsuit. And you get the sense that at any moment, someone's going to burst through the door and say, hey, we found you, you're an imposter, you're not supposed to be here, let's go. Today, we're going to talk about how to command respect at work. And we're going to unpack some body language, voice tone, and eye contact methods to help you out with commanding more respect at work and making sure that your message comes across crystal clear. I'm Jeff Callahan, founder of Become More Compelling. Let's dive right in. Let's look at some of the deeper issues that might be going on when you feel like people aren't taking you seriously, mistaking you for the intern, or just not feeling like you're getting the amount of respect you deserve at work. You're probably displaying some low status behaviors because if you compare someone who is inexperienced, maybe a little on the young side, they're probably going to be pretty differential when it comes to making statements at work. They're going to defer to anyone else around, certainly the boss. Now, look at the CEO. Look at the leader. Poised, cool, calm, collected in most cases because they've been there many times before. They're carrying themselves in such a way that commands a lot of respect, certainly displays a lot of power. Very, very different. So for convenience, we're going to label these low status and high status. And we're going to go through eye contact, body language, and voice tone and examine low and high status behaviors for each one so that you can say, oh crap, I do that, cross that off the list and say, I'm going to try to replace that with this. Very simple. And I have a gift for you at the end. So let's examine some low status behaviors when it comes to eye contact. I'm going to think of one right off the bat, and that's simply not making any. Looking anywhere else in the room other than who you're speaking to. Very, very common. Why might that be? Eye contact makes us feel very vulnerable because we're actually looking at someone. And thousands of years ago, it may have been seen as a direct challenge to someone, which wouldn't have been great for our survival. Let's look at some high status behaviors when it comes to making eye contact. Since it's difficult making eye contact while you're speaking, I'd focus on that first. And you'll see a lot of advice online that says you should make eye contact with a person's left eye for 21 seconds and then switch over to the right eye for 14 nanoseconds. It's exhausting. I'll tell you what works for me. I'll make eye contact with you while we speak, and then I'll casually look away after you break eye contact. Then when I see that you're ready to make eye contact again, I'll link back up with you. Very simple, very easy. Still going to take practice, but use that as a rule of thumb. Let's look at voice tone. What are some low status behaviors when it comes to voice tone? It's one of my favorite things to talk about because I used to be so bad at it. So I'm going to give you my top few. One would be raising your voice at the end of a statement or a question, like you're asking a question. Not good at all. Maybe you laugh at the end of everything that you say, like you're constantly trying to break tension. Not good. Using filler words, this is a very difficult habit to break. You'll probably see me use some filler words in this video. If you can be more comfortable with silence rather than using and relying on those filler words to fill that silence, you'll be doing really well. Let's talk about high status behaviors when it comes to voice tone. Having a projected, deeper voice, sure, that would be one of them. How about being comfortable with silence, including when you're not done speaking. People that use filler words tend to be a little afraid that someone's going to jump in and steal their thunder or interrupt them, and they may not get another chance to talk. Another high status behavior when it comes to voice tone: lowering your voice slightly at the end of a statement or even a question. Let's say you're in a meeting, someone asks you a question, and you say, I think this strategy is great when it comes to next quarter. Contrast that with, I think this strategy is great when it comes to next quarter. Very, very different, but extremely subtle. Let's look at body language. What are some low status behaviors when it comes to body language? I would say my top two would be fidgeting, just doing weird stuff with your hands, making shadow puppets. How about collapsing in on yourself like a dying star, like you're almost apologizing for existing? Not ideal. Contrast that with having calm body language and only using your hands when you're trying to augment a point that you're already making. I think we could do this, this, and this. How about opening up your body language, taking up a little bit of space in the world? That says something completely different than, I think that we should move forward with this strategy next year because it'll be great. No, never ever do that. How about, I think that if we do A, B, and C, we're going to be set up really well next quarter. Completely different. Almost the same exact words. So we've outlined low status and high status behaviors for eye contact, voice tone, and body language. What I'd like you to do is first just be aware of some of those low status behaviors that you're doing that are triggering those questions of, is this guy the intern? Who is this person? Get him out of here. Just be aware of it. And then as you become more aware, swap in some of those high status behaviors over those low status behaviors. Just try one. Just try two. Get those small wins so that you'll want to keep improving and keep improving how people respond to you. Very simple, very easy. I've included a gift, something that will help you in any situation. Think of it as a quick one-page reference guide for what I've been talking about concerning eye contact, body language, and voice tone. Under this video, there's going to be a link. Click on it, enter your email and your name, and I'll send you a copy, a PDF that you can keep on your smartphone. So the next time you're walking into an important meeting or you know you're going to have some crucial conversations, you can glance at that and say, great, here's what I need to focus on doing. It'll be a fantastic way to keep it top of mind so that you can actually perform in those crucial, important situations where you need to command respect and you need your message to shine through. For Become More Compelling, I'm Jeff Callahan. You're going to do great.